Thanks for watching. Please take this time to join the notification gang. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done because your brain was on autopilot? Drove like 100 miles. I dumped my soda into my food at a restaurant. Just recently I was talking to my friend and got on the topic about something that I had been looking up on my phone. Started to search for my phone so I could send him the link. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was talking to him while walking from room to room, looking everywhere, checking my pants pockets, looking in the weird random places I've left it before. Eventually I told him I'd send it to him when I found my phone. He reminded me that I was talking to him on my phone. Trying to put the house phone in the refrigerator after hanging up, spent like 1 minute trying to force my key into the front door until I realized I was at the wrong floor. Put sugar in the ashtray and my cigarette in my coffee, throw the egg and keep the shell. I got up and took my 3 nighttime meds, 2 sleeping pills and a rather sedating Neuromd, instead of my morning meds. I had an instant where I thought maybe I could go to work. But then wisdom prevailed and I called in sick. Put the coffee where the water should go. Then put water in the pot itself and turn the machine on. Pro tip: you can't really smell burnt coffee. Another time I woke up staring at my front door, from the outside, in my boxers. At 7 in the morning. Without the key. Still don't have a clear picture on what happened, and how? I was living alone as well, can't blame but my own stupidity for this one. I work at a fast food place where most of our food is served in bowls. Often if I'm not paying total attention I'll nearly dump an entire dish into a bag without putting a lid on first. It's hilarious until you have a cheap paper bag full of mac and cheese and bottom breaks out, covering the counter and floor with cheese and noodles. Forgot to put the coffee pot back into the machine after filling it with water and turning it on. Coming back to a kitchen with coffee everywhere was not a funky surprise to start my day. Apologized to the wall after I bumped into it. Twice. Walking to work one day I walked right past my work and into traffic before realizing where the hell I was. So glad it was 5:30 in the morning and no one was there to see me. Poured milk over my toast. Put a microwave mac and cheese bowl in without water. Thankfully it didn't burn the house down. I wanted to refill my cup with more water, so I just poured my already half-filled cup out on the table to make room for more water. Put petrol in a diesel car. Forgot my baggage while driving to the airport, remember it on the halfway. Had to drive back 40 kilometers. Deodorant on my lips, early morning little sleep trying to brush my teeth. I had made a tea with ginger chunks but found the ginger to be too strong and I wanted them to go. So I grabbed a strainer and proceeded to pour out my tea in the sink with the ginger chunks in the strainer. Took me a second to realize what I've done. I've overheated bacon and a bag of rice in the microwave because I have this thing where I take out the food every minute to check on it. Early in the morning and late at night, I constantly just kept putting the food back in the microwave without checking it and didn't stop until I hear something explode. When I was a truck driver I drove 200 miles down the wrong freeway and had to turn around and drive 200 miles back. I never told my dispatcher and he never caught it. Put jelly from the fridge into the cabinet. I walked outside and saw a dove. I proceed to go hi cat. I enter my vehicle thinking about how stupid that was and arrive at my So's house. She enters the vehicle and my mouth moves before my brain does and out comes hi cat. Poured dodge into my coffee instead of cream. At a restaurant with my husband having an intense conversation, I went to grab my drink and take a sip but grabbed the salt shaker instead. Tossed salt all over my face. I dropped a spoon, then apologized to the spoon for dropping it. Started a new job, got to my old workplace before I realized what I'd done. Missed my cereal bowl with my milk. Tried to zoom in while reading a book. Or just tabbing on the page to keep it from locking. When I arrived for my exams I unzipped my coat to see that I still have my night clothes on. At a restaurant with my husband having an intense conversation, I went to grab my drink and take a sip but grabbed the salt shaker instead. Tossed salt all over my face. Throw away my dirty clothes. My washing machine is right next to my trash can. Recently I was trying to microwave some popcorn, and instead of putting the popcorn packet in the microwave I put in the plastic wrap and proceeded to press start. I did not realize what I had done wrong until I looked down at the popcorn packet and thought something's not right here. 2 and 2 got put together before anything nasty or disastrous happened, thankfully. Bit my phone and cracked the screen when my bagel was in the other hand. Scribbling on my jeans with a pen. Threw away something valuable and put the trash in my pocket. Carrying chocolate milk and my phone to the living room. Throw my phone on the couch. Except it wasn't my phone. I printed out an essay and then threw it right into the trash.